And this is my 5th time filming this video. Okay, this is my prom vlog and advice video because I haven't really made any videos in a while, and not like I'm very popular on YouTube anyways, but I thought I should because a lot of people have been talking about it, and I thought that my experience was kind of interesting, so it'd be interesting to tell you guys about it. And I don't want to do homework, so okay. So basically, my prom was kind of really amazing. I had a lot of fun. It was nothing like I expected it to be. Because you will do so much planning. Like, I honestly think of prom as like a mini wedding because of how much shit you have to take care of for that. Which is why I say plan early. That's the first tip I tell you. Start early with planning it all. And when I say start early, it's because leading up to the weeks before prom, everything of your plans will change. Every single minor thing. I'm going to explain what happened to me. Okay, so me and my boyfriend of 2 years actually broke up about 3 weeks before my actual prom. It wasn't the issue of that, but because it was, well, obviously it was an issue. But then I ended up going with my best guy friend, and that was totally fine because he took care of me. He was a really awesome date, and I had a lot of fun, and he took care of me, so it was good. And so, I mean, like, if you don't have a date, it's not the end of the world. I personally don't think you need to go with a date. Flying solo is actually even better because then you can just hang out with your friends. You don't have to, as bad as it sounds, you don't have to take care of your date or, like, worry about him, too. You just have fun yourself, and that's perfect. That's the point of prom. So, yeah, but then obviously if you do bring a date and he doesn't go to your school, he's not in your friendship circle, or some BS like that, obviously take care of him and make sure that he feels comfortable because he wants to have fun too. So make sure he has fun. Okay? Okay, moving on. Planning. There will be a lot of shit that you have to plan as I'm talking. Dress, shoes, hair, makeup, limos, after parties. I don't even know. Like, there's just so much stuff you have to worry about. My dress was... I didn't even know what my dress was until about 3 weeks before my prom. I'm going to explain by saying that I actually had an idea. I kind of chose a dress off of a website of a store about a while back before my actual prom, and I thought, okay, I'll wear this one. Done. Moving on. Like, next point in life. But the thing was is that I didn't even think about my dress until about maybe February or March break or so, and that was a mistake because then I realized that they discontinued it, and I'm like, fuck, and then I had to rush to find one. I ended up, because my prom was on a Friday, I ended up having to go find my dress the Sunday before that, and I did, and I found my mom, and it was fine, and yes, so I'm just saying, plan early. I'm talking like buy it in Christmas break, and get it altered like 8,000 times if you have to, and then make sure it keeps clean and whatnot so that you always have it. You don't have to worry about it too much because that's what I had to worry about, and that was not fun. Shoes, whatever you want. If it makes you feel comfortable, show up in Converse. Seriously, it's like there's no one can judge you for how you dress. It's how you feel comfortable in. I know a lot of girls are worried about going with a date that is shorter than them, or they'll be shorter than them in heels or the same height. I mean, yeah, it looks kind of funny, but then again, it's his loss, not your loss, because they'd be looking at you anyways. So it's really up to you. Hair and makeup. I know a lot of girls in my school went full out on the spas and doing your hair done, getting your makeup done. I did not get my hair or makeup done because, once again, I personally, whenever I go to a hair salon, I just don't like going there just because they always, like, screw up my hair, and, like, I always feel it's really like insecure about it. So if they cut it too short, or they cut it short, and I'm like, wait, I changed my mind. I don't like it. No. And then it's short, and I'm like, no. So I was scared that they were gonna do anything bad, and I didn't want to feel like insecure on that day. So I thought I'll just do my own hair. And then I did that by just looking at, honestly, Google prom hairstyles or something that you like. Because I know a lot of girls do that updo with like the whole like flowers and curls and waves and shit in their hair and braids and all that. Yeah. I actually ended up only doing where I basically took this 2 parts and then I tied it back like this, and then I bobby pinned the sides here, and I had like a hair piece right here, and that was all I did for my hair, as well as I actually took my part and I kind of flipped it, like I made it a little bit deeper, and I put it over here, and then I just kind of pinned back my hair like so. And it just looked more natural, didn't look overdone. I didn't want to look overdone because I was afraid that my hair would like fall out during like halfway through prom. That would suck. So, and then for makeup, I did my own makeup too. I say plan it out first, like practice like the night before doing your whole face so you know what you like and how you look, because if you don't want to be like freaking out about how you don't want to have so much eyeliner, you have so much too much of this, too much of that, just plan out before. Think about if you like it. Do your entire face and hair the night before, or like plan it out over like a week so that you have enough time. And like most girls don't go to school today anyway, so you have tons of time to like take care of yourself. So other than that, other stuff you might want to think about would be maybe just like the little things, like if you are one of those girls who has a lot of, actually never mind what I was gonna say. Planning wise, you should have taken care of this a long time ago. You should have taken care of the limo as well as flowers, because most people wear corsages and boutonnieres to prom, and most girls, or I keep saying girls, okay, most people go in a limo. So you should plan out your limo beforehand. Luckily, my school had a company come to our school to take care of that for us, which was awesome because then it's worried about too much. But because life hates me, there was a lot of issues that went with who was in our bus and who we had to pay and the shortage of money and like, so that was not fun. So that's why I say plan this out early, and once again, things will change. So just keep an open mind about it and just keep it simple. So now you're all ready. You show up at pre, which is what we had. I'm not sure if you guys have a pre. If you don't worry about it. Basically it was a pre-prom, so it was at a girl's house, and basically pre-prom was honestly everybody just shows up there, and you're like, oh my god, your dress is so pretty, and then you all like hug, and you're like, ah, and then you take pictures and all that shenanigans. It's the shenanigans. Okay, I'm really tired. They had some food there, but not really any food. Just more like just taking pictures and just having your parents come. Because, yeah, for some reason my parents were invited, which I thought was kind of weird. But my mom didn't come, but meh, not a big deal. But yeah, and then also the limos actually showed up at that house, and they all just went to the prom from there. And when you get to prom, I suggest not drinking before prom, because if your school is anything like mine, they will chat you for being remotely intoxicated, because they don't want to deal with girls passing out or throwing up during prom, which is totally understandable, but I know a lot of girls want to get drunk before prom. I wanted to too, but then I'm like, I really wanted to got thrown out by teachers, and I wanted to just have a good time, and like just drink afterwards, like. So, actual prom, it was food, dancing, and dancing. My school, it was really good because a lot of girls didn't bring dates, and the whole atmosphere was to not seem like you had to bring a date. So there was really actually wasn't any slow songs at all. It was all fast songs. So it was just like groups of people and friends just all going together, and it was totally fine. And then those who wanted to slow dance just kind of slow danced in the corner. Everyone just like, and then there's like this one, like 3 couples here just like slow dancing. So that was totally fine for them. They just had fun. And then after prom, it would be the after party. The after party, you don't have to go to the after party, first of all. And it doesn't have to be one with drinking either. It can be anything you want. You can just go home and sleep, because I was tired. I got home like 11. I was like, I wanted to like sleep. I was so sleepy from just all the work that I had to do and everything that happened. I wanted to sleep, but then again, I ended up hosting the after party for my group of friends, and it was totally fine. I had a lot of fun, and I did a lot of fun, and I had about 20 people in my house, so it was like kind of small, and it was pretty controlled, too. And I lost my train of thought. Okay, so you don't have to have one that's like crazy. You don't have to. I know a lot of girls want to have sex on their prom night, and if you do, I'm not going to judge you. Just do whatever you want. Just saying, prom what you make of it. So whatever you do on that night, if you screw up, then I can't really help you there. I'm just telling you, I say if you do, like, just be safe. And make sure it's someone you actually care about. Don't do it because it's tradition. Don't feel pressured to do it on that night, because honestly, it's not going to mean that much to you when you're like 80 years old. Do it on a day that you feel comfortable with. That's all I can say about that topic. And also some people, I know I had some friends who didn't go to prom, but they ended up having an after. No, I lied. I had a couple friends who didn't go to the prom because of some stuff, but then they ended up going to my after party, which was totally fine. I had some friends who didn't go to prom at all, and they ended up having an anti-prom, which consisted of watching movies in a friend's basement, which I think is equally as fine, because you're just having fun, which is all it's supposed to mean in the end. So, and that is my final rant for my video, and I can't think of anything else to say. I will make more videos when my exams are over, and I'll be talking about the Grand Prix assignments that recently just came out, as well as some stuff I wanted to talk about. There was some judging controversies and just some stuff that happened over the 2011-2012 season. So I'll keep you posted on that. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.